Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what we'll be taking a look at today. We're going to be discussing everything Vechain, see what is happening, and of course what is yet to come. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If we're looking at Vechain as of March the 1st, we're down about 3.3%, seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, as the entire market is correcting, because of course Bitcoin did see a minor pullback since, that significant rally that we've seen, going back above key resistance level above $60,000. And these are some factors we need to keep in mind. Times like this, obviously a lot of people start piling up massive amounts of longs, and whales are going to come out and do their thing to shake out the massive longs that are piling up, and that's part of the game. And this should be a continuous reminder why you actually want to be staying away completely from futures trading. But we're going to take a step further and take a look at Vechain, because there's a lot of things to cover. Some massive news coming out, especially if you're a Vechain holder. It is really exciting. So if you're looking at the price, it's currently sitting at 4.8 cents, down about 2.6% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, as well as about 1% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap, on the other hand, is currently sitting almost at $3.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 135.1 million. And after the Coinbase listing, what I'm starting to notice, and even in the last bull market, I'm not talking about in a bear market, guys, in the last bull market, if you remember, we never used to see Vechain's volume actually staying above 100 million. It was really hard for us to see that, but we're starting to regularly see that, and that is showing that a lot of interest is building up. And again, it should not be a surprise, because we've seen some massive amounts of developments coming out of Vechain, and that speaks for itself. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So I'm going to start off with some massive news that I want to cover. So you can see Vechain announced some incredible news, and you can see they say we're incredibly excited to announce the launch of our new sustainability platform, which is called VBetterDAO, alongside two new tokens that are called the B3TR and VOT3. And we heard about this before. And you can see if you scroll down, as Vechain notes, sustainability is a vast field that encompasses 17 areas for economic, social, and environmental developments under its sustainability development goals. Furthermore, for enterprises, there is a regulatory aspect to consider as they build sustainability practices. Vechain has identified the opportunity this offers and aims to reach 1 million active users in the upcoming years. So the VBetterDAO promotes this goal by allowing enterprises and individuals to engage, earn, and prosper while promoting sustainability and growing the ecosystem. The platform has employed the X2Earn strategy, which allows for actions to be rewarded through blockchain technology. The community is now welcome to explore the newly launched testnet, with key details such as new tokens, dApps, and white paper also revealed. First, the launch of the platform will be done in 3 phases: the pilot show alpha, number 2, test takeoff, and pilot show beta, mainnet blitz, and go live gala. So this is very exciting. As you guys know, these guys are making some massive strides as far as taking the cryptocurrency to the global mass adoption. And like I've said thousands of times, we're hearing, I'm sure if you are an OG crypto investor, you've been hearing the term mass adoption, and so many projects use that when they're actually not bringing any mass adoption to the real world. But Vechain is one of the ones that actually is taking care of the environment, and you're actually solving some issues that we run into our day-to-day life. And it's a game changer, and this is why we're seeing some of the biggest organizations that we come across on our day-to-day life, such as Walmart China, H&M, the list goes on and on, that are actually using the Vechain Thor blockchain. That speaks for itself, of course. So great news. And this is also a way to kind of reward people that are actually engaging in the ecosystem itself. So really exciting stuff. I'm sure if you are a Vechain holder, you're excited on this. But if you're looking at BTC right now, as far as TA goes, we're seeing BTC forming this green candle right now as of March the 1st. Obviously tomorrow it's Friday, we're going to really see what happens, how the market reacts. But of course, the crazy thing that you need to keep in mind is the way Bitcoin closed the month of February above 61K. That is a huge plus point, and that's worthwhile noting. The next few weeks obviously are really important, because guys, we're pretty much facing all-time highs. We're very, very close towards all-time highs, and in terms of for us to actually hit a new yearly high, we're about, you could say, 4% away. And all-time high conversations have started. People, major analysts are talking about BTC all-time high. So I'm calling, Bitcoin could be hitting an all-time high before, the halving does take place. But my personal projection is that, when the halving does take place, we will see a retracement. But nonetheless, momentum is still looking really strong. You can literally see that just by BTC, and of course the on-chain data showing how much money that is flowing into the ETFs, that obviously got approved, which is also a massive narrative. But that's looking great, of course. But now let's take a step further and talk about good old Vechain. So if you're looking at Vechain right now, we did see a new yearly high just on the 28th of Feb. We went all the way up to 5.5 cents, and believe it or not, your boy Crypto ZX has been calling that exact target. If I were to draw this trend line, you will really see as to what I'm saying. When you give the visuals, it makes more sense. So look at it. Look at it for yourself. So as soon as we broke out of that resistance that I was referring to, we went all the way up to 5.5 cents resistance, clear resistance right there, and we did see a little bit of a rejection. But look how good it's holding. The previous yearly high that we set for ourselves back on the 15th of Feb, that exact same resistance has turned into support. So showing the strength that it has on its side. But for myself, the target remains the same. Of course, what you guys need to keep in mind right now is that BTC is seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, of course, from its yearly highs, and of course the entire market has somewhat been impacted by that. But the main target remains at the 78.6 fib zone at 6.2 cents, and I think we're going to get there sooner than you think. If I were to bring out the measuring tool for you guys, that is a move of about 30.8%. So not a big move, and obviously we do have tremendous amount of support around these levels. It's going to be really important to see how BTC reacts this upcoming weekend that we're approaching. The first day of March is going to be really exciting to see how BTC reacts as we start tomorrow morning. But the overall momentum, if we're focusing just solely on the momentum itself, definitely mega bullish. And of course, Vechain having massive developments on its side. And I think this is going to be one of the biggest shockers in this bull market, and which it already is starting to do so. So that is it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys personally think. I personally would love to see the price of Vechain actually getting past this resistance once again, but we need to keep the broader market overall momentum in mind when we are analyzing. So considering the broader market overall momentum, seeing BTC seeing a minor retracement, Vechain is still holding really good. So let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.